Yeah, good morning all. I'm finally back home in Victoria Falls with my family. Last 3 months have been a real roller coaster. You all know why I'm walking, primarily to raise funds to pay for my daughter's very expensive cancer treatment. So, brief synopsis. I did about 400 kilometers over 6 weeks. I had a pain behind my left leg almost from the beginning. I spent a couple of weeks trying to walk through it. That didn't work. I went on pain medication. That worked for a couple of weeks, and eventually that wasn't even working, and I was in quite a bit of pain. So when I got to Big Bear, I went and saw the doctor. They did various tests on me and diagnosed with a torn tendon. They said there's a minor tendon injury at the moment, but if you continue it could tear further and then you might have a major problem. So I came home for probably 4 weeks. I was told to take at least 4 to 6 weeks on rice, rest, icing, compression and elevation, which I did. It would have been too expensive for me to stay in the States for that length of time, so I did come home. Anyway, after 4 weeks I thought, well, that was the bottom line, and I went back. In retrospect, I should have done the full 6 weeks and then another 2 to 4 weeks recovery, which they suggested. At that stage, my Kelly's sponsorship had practically dried up. We needed to get more money coming in, so I took the chance and I went back. After a long flight back there, I was with my nephew. We did about 3-4 days. We walked about 50 kilometers, and I could feel my same problem reoccurring. It didn't get as bad as it did in the first, but all the symptoms were there. So I went. So I came off trail, rested up for about 10 days with my nephew. Saw some great stuff. Went to the Grand Canyon, Glen Canyon, Sonora. It was a great chance to catch up with a lot of my family I haven't met or seen. And then got back on the trail after a long train ride and Uber ride. Walked one day. I did about 32 kilometers, and over a day and a half, and my leg was as bad as it ever was. So I've decided there and then to call it quits. The stop start couldn't carry on. It was getting expensive. I've got to take into a whole lot of things into account. One, we don't want to spend more money than on my getting there and back than what's coming in. Also, I've got safaris coming up, so I've got to make sure my leg is in good enough condition to do the safaris. And as it was pointed out to me, I might be done for the year, but the trail's there forever. The tentative plan now is to make sure I'm fully recovered and go back next year and carry on. I don't know whether to do the whole thing in one go or to do it another section. I'm hoping that my wife Mags will be able to come with me. Being alone on the trail, yeah, I would say it's one of the biggest issues when you're alone. I joined up with people on the odd sections, but nothing ever materialized to spend the whole time with, and plus people was ending up with on the trail. By the time I had gone off and then come back to the trail, they were well ahead of me. So yeah, I'm off the trail, but the trail's still there. Yeah, I learned one lesson here. Failure is failure. I failed to do what I set out to do. But failure doesn't necessarily mean defeat, and hopefully we'll get back on the trail. And as I said, one of the hardest things was not having someone with me all the time. There's a tentative plan for Mags, my wife, to come with me next year, so we are going to play that by ear. Make sure we're both fit enough, make sure my legs are in good enough condition to carry on. But thank you for all your support. It's been great, not just financial, but all the good luck and goodwill messages that I was sent over those 3 months. And yeah, as I said, I'm off, but the trail's still there. We'll see what happens next year. Thank you very much.